Hello and welcome back for yet another tutorial from Open Mic UK for artist development. I'm here to help step you through how to get the most out of Instagram. First of all, of course, you need to set up your account, you need to set up your name, your bio and your profile. It is important that this reflects you, your character, your content and how you wish to be perceived in the open world. This will be professionally facing. It will show the outside world who you are, what you do, what you plan on pushing out there into the world. So you need to make sure that it's honed in, but also serves as a promotional tool for yourself. Focus on your username, have a look at your profile where it highlights who you are, your age, your demographic, maybe a little bit about your specific type of music. Are you country? Are you pop? Are you electro? Just highlight who you are. Feel free to use emojis to make it pop. Hashtags can work. They will work on some devices, but not on others. And then you have a choice of a link. This could link to anywhere that you wish. Your own personal profile, a profile on Open Mic UK, any specific videos that you're promoting, a YouTube channel, but basically use as much of Instagram space as you can because it is searchable and they can find you. Instagram stories. Now this is a way to express yourself. Obviously you're going to be filling up your feed with your pictures and your videos and any audio clips, but your stories are things that you can throw up that is you documenting your life right now. It can be behind the scenes, it can be motivational clips, it could be you promoting something in your timeline or elsewhere. These stories will last for 24 hours unless you place them in as highlights. These highlights can be placed underneath your profile as little circles and bubbles, and these can be little pockets of playlists of interesting things about you. For example, you could store all of your life stories in one, you can store your music stuff in another, if there's any artwork, if there's any pet stuff. Stories is a good way of building up you, the back catalogue, the ethos, the lore of you, your music and your journey towards developing in your desired career. They're also a good way to expand your reach. Every time you put a story up, you get a little circle around your little profile so everyone can see that there's something interesting that you're doing right now, and it keeps people prompted, keep coming back. So you may post only one or two things to your feed, but you could post constant stories and then it gives them some form of interaction, some kind of ongoing life story, something to hook in your audience, some added value into their life about you. Now, these are very important. This is your way of niching and reaching out into the world that is Instagram. There's no in-depth search functionality on Instagram like there is on YouTube or Google. There is the search bar. You can hunt for specific names, specific people, but it doesn't drill down into key phrases like a search engine would. This is why they use hashtags. Hashtags puts you into a load of buckets. You can have up to 30 hashtags on your feed posts. You can have one hashtag that is defaulted via a sticker on your story, and you can have a few others if you write it in text as well. These are clickable links. They are also rankable. So if people want to specifically follow emo music or rock music, they can follow that hashtag, and if you rank well within it, your post will float up within that specific subcategory. Now, having spoken to the experts at Open Mic UK, there are a list of hashtags that you can use that are useful for you in your industry. But remember, niching will help you a lot as well. You don't necessarily want to always jump after the obvious ones. You may want to drill down into your very specific type. So if you're a country music singer, you might want to do country girl, country music girl, for example. That's very much more unique and custom. If you can dominate a hashtag that has less competition, you have more chance of rising to the top within that bubble and that niche. People might get to know you within that community and push you higher within the more dominant, more broad hashtags. Instagram ads. Now these are just like Facebook ads. In fact, Facebook owns Instagram, so what you can do is generate a promoted post. This can be either a feed or a story, and what you do is you put a little bit of money behind it and push it to a target demographic or audience. This could be a good way to promote your upcoming event, a product that you happen to be selling, or just trying to get more likes on your page, get your face out there. I personally suggest that you make sure that this is some kind of value added thing where you're explaining to them why you would be good for them, or give them a clip of your music so they can hear that earworm and enjoy it. If you're trying to hard sell down the camera and hard sell on Instagram, people tend to flick past them. Remember that it needs to be visual. You need to be able to get them to read it as well as hear it, because not everyone listens to adverts nowadays. In fact, 83% of people mostly read caption before they unmute it. Events. Now this could be a gig, this could be promoting your specific album, a merch, a venue, anything really. Promoting events is something you can do via Instagram. Now right at the start of this video, I mentioned that you've got a profile link. You can always change that profile link. It doesn't have to always be that one link. It is one link, but you can switch it out to the next event that you're promoting, a new album. Push it over to Spotify for them to listen to a playlist. Use the features that they have to push traffic where you need it to go. This could be Instagram stories with the swipe up. It could be IGTV videos in which you can, once again, even under 10,000 followers, use the swipe up function, push them over there as well. In a post, if you write it really, really nicely, put some hashtags in it and clearly note that link in the bio, you can push them towards the topic, you can push them towards the link, you can push them towards whatever event that you're doing. You can also tag venues. Now this is another thing. Not only can you have 30 hashtags, but you can have up to 30 mentions as well. So let's say that you're doing a gig and it's at your local venue. You can tag the venue, yourself, all of the artists that are going to that event. Say for example, the supporting cast, any other members of your band for example, and that can help push and promote. After all, Instagram is a social media platform, so the more social you are, the more eyeballs you might get on your post. And the more eyeballs you get on your post, the more likely you are to dominate in a hashtag, and that hashtag can then bring you more people in from that niche. It's an ongoing snowball effect. So push harder, and it might start working for you on autopilot. Merchandise. Now, this is no different than you promoting an event. You might have a new t-shirt, you might have a new album, you might have a new single. The point remains the same. You can upload a picture or you can mention it in stories, and then you can promote that specific product and service. Use the link in your bio and push it out there. This is where maybe promoted posts will help you. You can target everyone that follows your page with your product. So they've already come here, they've already following you, they're already into you. So if you target a specific post that shows up in the Instagram feed using the Instagram promotion tool, you can get it right in front of your fans' nose. You can even chase them for a little while. You can choose to spend money for 5, 10, 15, 20 days, for as long as you wish really. You can use this to push people off-site, to go and download a free MP3 or go and buy your album, in which you can then collect their email address and use it as a mailing list. Any way that you can promote your service and get additional information that will help the next time and the next time and the next time, it will snowball the amount of engagement that you can get with a promotion and how much clout you can offer the next venue, or how much support that you can get on your YouTube channel. Building your brand, getting your engagement, getting more eyeballs on you to build the future that you are hoping for within the music industry. If you want more tips from the Open Mic UK team, there's a playlist here. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Go out there, start creating.